Did someone just open the door?
Maybe it wasn't him. I thought I saw dreads.
Public service announcement since this man's had 3 hours to get to my
Ridiculous.
All right. Hi, this is Marika, and this is my golden hour.
Yeah. I got it. Shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, your boyfriend or I.
Okay, I'm going to give a countdown. Listen, I've never, ever been more happy to have someone on the show than who's on the show right now. Before I got into, and don't say anything, I want to intro you. Before I got into all this Boston music stuff, after my show, Marika was the probably third person I met that was like doing shit. And I was like, we were doing this video shoot because we were like pitching this video to this company. Mind you, the dude who I was working with on that got fired, which sucks. Did you ever see the final product?
Yes, I think so, but I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he got canned. I was like, yo, this is supposed to be a huge deal. Did you saw with the color and like the LUTs and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it looked smooth.
So me and Marika met on actually a Golden Deer set, which isn't like a very professional set, but it was like a parking lot, and we walked. It was at Fresh Pond. Obviously didn't have
liquor store parking
Yeah,
lot.
obviously didn't have any access to any locations. We were getting threatened to get booted out the store. I think Monty didn't have a battery or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was some issue with the camera.
Yeah, I forget what.
It-
Oh no, we didn't have an SD card.
Oh yeah, no SD card, and CVS had run out of SD cards too.
Yes, yeah.
And then a homeless dude threatened to kill us. That's a fact, right? It's real shit. We shot in a Whole Foods, and then after, I think I was like, yo, I really like this kid, My Compiled Thoughts, man. Like, his music's great. You're like, oh, like, that's like one of my best friends. And I was like, I just thought you were saying it, but to this day, they're very close. But hey, now introducing Marika Spielberg.
Yo, what's up? I'm happy to be here. I'm super excited to be on Golden Deer Podcast with my boy.
What's your photog name? Is it just Marika?
Yeah.
You know how videographers have
by,
aliases? And
yeah, I'm trying to get like something cleaner for my name. I'm trying to get just Mariks.
Whoa.
And I got the account taken down for whoever had it, but now they won't let me have it.
Wait, is it Mariks?
Yeah.
Could you do Mareeks?
Just take it as well.
What about the Z?
That's I could do that.
Marigs.
People always come up to me and are like, yo, Mariks.
I'd be pissed.
I'm like, what's up?
So you've been around this for a grip. Like Marika, you're 22 also?
I am 22, yeah.
We both recently graduated college, but Marika has been out here doing this for a long time. I'm sure everybody has seen her at some sort of venue or something. What did this all started in high school?
Yeah, the more Boston stuff started like mid-college. A lot of the people who play at the Middle East now were playing in like random basements in like Alston, Brighton, Dorchester, like low lit, just packed basements.
Grungy,
yeah. And now we're playing at the Middle East and other venues, so that's really cool. But that's where like I started doing that type of thing. So I've known these people for a while.
Wait, so what was before Boston music?
So before Boston music was just like I was really into underground type stuff, like just any type of underground hip hop.
Like what?
Like
a
these dudes, OCD, Moosh and Twist. Have you heard of them?
No, but it sounds underground as hell.
They're from Philly, and they were like, I don't even, like, these dudes, Jared Evan, OCD, like, Hoodie Allen, like, those were all who I photographed.
Hoodie Allen was underground at the time?
At the time that I was, like, a freshman in high school, which is crazy.
Oh, so you've been holding a camera for a grip.
Yeah, so the thing is, I started going to those shows, like, freshman year of high school, and I realized that you could get a Polaroid camera into a venue without, like, a photo pass.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just started taking pictures, and then they started being like, oh, we'll, like, guest list you, give you a photo pass if you bring that.
You know Radar?
Yeah, I think I may have.
That's Radar. He's an artist. So continue. So how'd you get the photo pass?
So I was like, okay, if I take photos with, like, a Polaroid, I realized that I didn't need, because, like, things with, like, replaceable lenses you can change, usually you need a photo pass to bring in a venue.
That's the
like,
standard to get into a venue?
That usually is, like, House of Blues, like, a lot of stuff, like, if you're bringing just a compact camera, you can get in past security.
So I could get in with, like, a Kodak, like, camera type thing?
Yeah, like, those little ones.
But if you have, like, a 7D Mark II...
Yeah, exactly, okay. Then they're going to stop you.
So how would you reach out? You reach out to the venue or the manager?
So that, they just started seeing me, they recognized me with the Polaroid, they were like, oh, bring the Polaroid and we'll guest list you. Okay. Then I realized, like, oh, I've got that collection now. I have a collection of Hoodie Allen, OCD, like, I have those photos. Mm-hmm. They started giving me photo passes.
Oh, because you have, like, a resume building type shit.
Right, so then I start seeing, like, other artists, I'd find them or their manager and just send them what I had so far. Mm-hmm. So, like, it just helped build it up, like...
And who doesn't want to photo themselves,
right? And it's like, I realized, okay, I can get to take photos of my favorite artists. I'm getting in for free.
Free shows.
And I'm next to the stage.
I'm doing you deadass just love music, too, right?
So, like, what's crazy is, like, I kind of just built upon that to, like, keep, like, I just add what I had, use it to send it to someone a little bigger. I had, like, a photo pass to Pusha T and Valet.
Yeah, and,
like,
who were you just out of the Middle East again? I mean, at House of Blues? Some dude I'd never heard of.
Oh, I was, it was Toby Lou.
Oh, Toby Lou,
Kyle,
right.
Super Duper Kyle, and, Marky.
I spy with my little eye.
And he, like, I was shooting him, like, 4 or 5 years ago with the Polaroid, like...
Where, like, Middle East?
Yeah, basically. Well, he was an opener for Hoodie on one tour, and then, like, Middle East, like, equivalent of Middle East in Vermont, where I went to school, is called Higher Ground, same size.
Where is that, Burlington?
Yeah, it's right in Burlington. It's, like, the Vermont's.
Question, there's this kid named Jarv. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's, like, a Vermont rapper. I gotta show you. Yeah, Jarv, I'm trying to get you up here, bro. He's definitely a character. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of like the Middle East up there where all these dudes frequent the same venues.
Yeah, I mean, he looks familiar.
He looks like he's from Vermont.
But a lot of people in Vermont look like that. Exactly.
So was that kind of a bummer for you, like, going up to school? Like, oh, shit, I'm, like, glowing up. I'm, like, kind of like photog out here,
so
but I still have to go check in up north.
Right. Like, the thing was, like, I was so back and forth, like, going between shows here. Like, I would come to shows here when I was home for the summer or when I was off for breaks, like, literally whenever I could. But, like, I was so back and forth that I hadn't really made, like, a solid, like... The people who were performing knew me, but, like... the
venues and shit.
Yeah, they didn't really know me.
Because you just pop by.
But now, like, I graduated. I've been to, like...
everything.
50 shows, like, since
I know.
I got home.
You seem tired.
And all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh, like... Yeah, we know her, like...
Of course.
Yeah, so it's, like, it's nice because it, like, more cemented it because I'm around now.
Well, the thing about the Middle East... And mind you, like, I've thrown a show there.
Yeah.
It's like a high school. It's literally like you see all the same people always.
Yeah, that's true.
And I also think you have access to this group of artists that, like, everyone kind of, like, moves as a collective.
Yeah, and that's crazy too, because I think there's a lot of those in the Boston music scene,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you could, like, I'm so involved in, like, a few different groups, but really there's whole groups of artists in the Boston scene that I don't even really know.
Well, yeah, that's the issue. I think I noticed that off rip. Like, people just consistently ask me, they're like, yo, like, what is why is it like not glowing up out here like crazy? I just think it's like divided like that. There's just like a click and a click and a click and a click.
And then consistently, like you said, those people just continue to do shows
to work with each other,
which is like good because they.
And you're also working with your friends,
right?
And, like,
and they bring out the quality. They do collabs, and when they're all on stage together, it's awesome. But it's true that like they don't stray far from like the group.
I think that's human though.
Yeah.
Like it's like
So you're
like
comfortable.
Yeah, you're comfortable.
So
Like
you're
you'd rather work with your friends. I think they all probably make the best music together too.
Right.
For the most part.
Complement each other and stuff like that.
But as like a photographer, like do other photographers roll with like certain clicks? Is that a thing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, some people have like their own photographer, and I think it's just their friend that they're
That has a camera.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm not like, I wouldn't say, or I guess I do roll with like a certain clique kind of, but it's mostly that I'm hanging out with them, so I always have my camera on me, so I'm always taking pictures.
Exactly.
Of them. Like, and I just happen to have it. But like I would take pictures of anyone who was like, you know, interested in my work.
Mm-hmm.
But it just happens that like one group I end up getting a lot of because they're down to have me shoot their videos
And they're all,
photos.
yeah, absolutely. And like I think it's also like a good niche because like you want to be surrounded by people that are just working consistently.
Right. And it's easier to get those just like really candid, natural, like they feel comfortable that I'm there because they're used to having
And
me
and you're the dog and like
right. Then I can just like get whatever behind the scenes type stuff.
So this is like not, doesn't even mean be disrespectful. What like makes a photographer like a good photographer for people who don't know? I know because I like understand the video end of things.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm to guess, I think it's like someone who has a knack to like capture a moment that like can tell a story.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a huge part of it, and it's interesting because it's like there's definitely different types of photography. So with music photography, that's super important because there's like these moments you're trying to capture that are like basically a time capsule.
Literally.
You know, and like so that's super important to just be able to have the right eye to see like, oh, this is something that is not going to happen again, or like this is such a special moment. Like, let me grab that. But yeah, I definitely want to say...
And it's weird how you can manipulate... Like, the thing is, especially like when I go through your shit, like, I know... Like, you don't really over-edit anything.
Yeah, I edit a lot, but
you don't try to over-edit. Yeah, but you don't over-edit. But I think that makes things so authentic.
Thank you. Yeah, the one thing I'd say is, like, definitely if you're getting into photography or, like, trying to, like, looking up to people...
Like, I'm... Like, this... How much... Do you just oversaturate the colors here?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, concert...
This is Toby Lou?
Yeah, that's Toby Lou.
We're looking at a picture of Toby Lou on our IG. Wait, what's your IG? Make sure everyone knows.
Marik's 418.
Okay.
MARIKS 418.
And if you use her pictures, give her credit.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
So, like, the thing about concerts, too, is, like, the Middle East, like I can get a shot of, like, that at the House of Blues. I can't get a shot like that at the Middle East because they have, like, 3 lights. And, like, a huge part of that photo is the lighting, right?
Absolutely.
Like, the colors, like, all of that adds to it. And, like, the Middle East, it's, like, I gotta have
in the contrast with, like, the things above the stage.
Yeah, and, like, it's kind of smoky because they have so many lights on stage. It's just, like, that all adds to...
And you can, like, see the veins popping out of this dude's head. Like, this shit's hard.
It's, like, all the lighting there because that's a big venue, so they are prepared, and that's a big artist. They're prepared to have all this lighting set up. So that's where it's, like, harder. Like, red lights on a venue, they're so
whack.
Terrible. Like,
Whack.
Red lights, whack.
Look up.
They're just so hard to edit. So yeah, it depends on, I mean, lighting definitely is a huge variable in concert photography. And then the other thing I was saying is, like, if you're looking up to someone and you're like, why can't I get that? Like, you can. It's really just practice because I had a Canon Rebel T3i. Like, my first
I had a T5i.
Super basic camera.
Kit lens?
Kit lens plus a 50 for, like, the last year I had it.
Prime, 50 prime.
Yeah, and that was just, like, that's what I shot everything on up until the beginning of this summer. I got a new camera. So I had that camera.
You got the A7 III, right?
Yeah.
That's just clean. It's so dope.
It is a huge difference, but...
In low light.
Yeah, and that's why I got it for concert
For concerts,
photography
yeah.
and like portraits and stuff like that. But like you can do anything like with a Canon T3i, like if you really like think about it, and like with that 50 lens, I shot a good amount of concerts with that plus a flash. Like the pictures of Gucci and like all those from like a music festival, they're all on a T3i, and like everything I took prior. Or, like, a $5 camera I find at a thrift store. Like, that.
So that's my shit. It's like, how does because I've noticed it a little bit in, like, the photography community. Like, how do you get better? Like, how do you assert yourself and, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's a competitive nature of photographers that I never knew. Especially around here. There's, like, a little bit of...
Some people are really competitive, which surprises me because, like...
It's such a passive thing, photography.
I don't even, like... I see other people's work, and I want to tell them. Like, I'm never, like...
Yeah.
Oh, like, I don't know. I'm just like, this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're dope.
Because
And, like,
but you're a genuine person. There's people out here are
some
hyper
people
competitive.
are, yeah, really me.
But it's weird to me because it's like you wouldn't think that... You think photography is, like, such a... It's, like, a passive... career in terms of like it comes to you,
Right.
But
And
there's this weird
yeah.
like assertion between people to be like yeah, I took a picture of him, I'm producing the best shit.
Right. I don't know. I think it's just like the quality too. It's like, and the styles of people. Like, I feel like I just kind of have a style that I am set on. So like, I like other people's styles, and I don't feel like anyone's trying to come for mine. Or
And you also switch between the A7 III and the film camera too.
And I find all my...
Where is it? I saw a photo of... Shout out to Donald Grunge, bro. I also really love that video you guys did. That was sick.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Henny Sippa.
That was
Go
dope.
check
That was
out.
actually really dope.
Vlogs.
Xandros, bro. That was a sick...
Yeah, Xandros killed that video.
I know. The way he angled, like, that shot of them in the car with, like, the green filter. And, like, I kind of saw how he was manipulating the camera. And the way he cut it
Yeah,
with the
that
show
green
footage.
filter.
It created this, like...
He's a genius.
It's sick, man.
Genius.
He created this real communal vibe to the song, especially with the shots in the basketball court. Just shout out to you guys. The video was sick.
Yeah, facts.
Let me find what was I saying before I went on the rant about how much I love the
film
video?
Camera, then you said grunge.
Oh yeah, you had this shot of Donald Grunge that I thought was sick. Let me find it. I think it was at that big show in this.
Oh, yeah.
That's film, right?
So that's a Polaroid camera. That's an OG Land 600 camera.
Just like I love the fluorescent lights in the back.
Yeah, that's the green room of the Juice WRLD show in Lowell. And that's like my great grandmother used to work at the Polaroid factory. And
Oh yeah, you told me that's crazy.
Crazy, and that's an OG Polaroid. Yeah.
You think that's where it comes from? Like you're
I don't
knack
know,
for it?
but I don't know if you saw. I posted on my story the other day like this picture of me when I was like 5 with a like Barbie.
Oh, you've been at it.
And I was
You've
like,
been at it. You've been
it's
hustling.
like a flex too with the little. Like,
That's
big
hilarious.
princess
Oh, I think it was
hair.
at a waterfall or something.
It was like these big mountains behind me. I think I was in Montreal.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember like getting. I think I was like 12. I got like one of the better. I think it was digital little cameras. Like I remember going through. I got a.
She's meant for it. She's chosen.
I got a waterproof one after that, and I was hype. Just a little compact one.
So like you're like out here doing all this Boston, right? But then you got a touchdown in Vermont. Are you like frequenting venues up there too?
Honestly,
And you were a film major?
I was a media, journalism, and digital arts major.
Oh, yeah, so it's all kind of plays in.
like-
But you know it's not
yeah.
the same though.
Right. It's definitely not the same, but we didn't have a film major, we didn't have a communications major, and we didn't have a photography major. So it's
The
kind
closest
of
thing you could get.
all of those crammed into one. So it was like I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, which is like kind of helpful, but like I know like Illustrator, like I know some Illustrator
Softwares.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were
I
taking
know
production
Premiere
classes.
and stuff like that. I made like a website, paintingtheprotest.com was
Whoa!
was my senior project. It has an interview with thoughts on it.
No, wait, I think I saw that.
It's about like activism, like different mediums of art that you.
Oh,
can
you were
do
going real social.
Yeah.
I like that.
So So that was fun. So that's where I learned more video, like documentary stuff and Premiere and stuff like that at school. I don't really go back to. I mean, I go back to Vermont to visit my friends, but
I'm talking about when you were out there.
oh, I mean,
Because Burlington's got some music shit going on, right?
it does. It really doesn't have much hip hop. Some people come out there, like Kyle, dude. Anderson .Paak was there my freshman year of college at the Middle East equivalent venue, which is crazy.
That dude has been hustling.
Yeah, seriously. Michael Christmas came once. Like,
and they can draw crowds up there?
Yeah. I mean, Burlington has UVM, St. Mike's, and Champlain all in one area, all in like 15 minutes away from each other. So, like, there's definitely like a want for like newer music and like hip hop music, but it's just not. I don't know. There's a like large like indie rock and roll, like that's more of this.
I'm sure, but it's so like hippie up there that they must have shit going on.
And you got it. It's like kind of.
They smoke a lot of weed in Burlington.
They do.
A ton of weed.
It's just kind of out of the way, so I think a lot of people just like kind of just ignore it on their tours.
But how far from Montreal?
From Montreal, it's like an hour and a half.
So I can imagine people touring like that, right?
I guess, yeah. They don't, though, really that much. I really didn't see. probably saw like 5 good hip-hop shows, so, like, my 4 years at school. No Name came during the end, my last, and she performed, like, right in Winooski, where I went to school. I went to one Tyler, the Creator concert in Montreal.
Montreal's crazy.
Yeah, Montreal's
dope. I went when I was 18 and changed my life, man. It was nuts. So
yeah, it's a cool place.
A dude in Montreal, like, this is no joke. A dude in Montreal, we were like smashed, man. He came up to me. He was in a leather jacket on the street and opened it like this, like some shit out of a movie, and he just had drugs dangling from the inside of his jacket. He goes, "You want ecstasy? You want coke, man? What do you want?" I'm like, "All right, relax, dude." It's just like there's like no rules, and so many homeless people.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a train station that they kind of just like overtook.
I don't think I saw that, but yeah, there's some homeless people in Vermont too, and
that seems like strange to me. I feel like homeless people would want to be in like the most. Yeah, it's like freezing.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. I honestly, like, there were more times I came home like for weekends for shows and stuff.
You had a whip?
Yeah, for my last 2 years, I had a car. Shout out my mom.
Shout out mom.
Shout out mom. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, so it was like.
I know it's tucked. Well, my friend goes to Champlain.
It's like 4.5.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you ski?
I skied more before I went to college, which is weird.
And then you were just like, fuck it.
I kind of like.
It's just freezing.
Like, yeah, do you ski or so?
Yeah, I ski
like,
sometimes.
I kind of was like, it takes so long to get ready. Like,
it's just cold, man.
My feet always hurt, and I was like.
And your fingers get cold, your hands get cold.
I was like, all right, like.
It's fun like once a year though.
Yeah. It's definitely fun. Like, I like being at the top of the mountain and going down.
And if you're from towns where we're from growing up, you kind of have to ski and snowboard. It's kind of like socially.
I hate being on the lift. Like, I hate.
Oh, you hate everything about it.
Yeah, I hate everything except for being on the mountain.
Yeah, when you're flying, it's a blast.
Everything else.
Question: how do you like? So you're always like touring at the Middle East, like doing this. How do you decide, like, okay, this is a show that I think like I might want to touch? Because I know you have an attitude like, yo, I'll just like do as much as I can type thing. Because I love it.
Honestly, I'm getting like a little more like selective. Not even selective. Just in what I like. Because I shot so much for free in like the past years. Just because I was like, same thing, like, I'll shoot it for free if you let me in for free. I'm gonna take the time to take the pictures, edit the pictures. So, like, I know the cover is only $20, but, like, if you'll get me in for free so I can watch it, I will take my time.
Yeah, but you have to kind of finesse a little business around it, too, right?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, you want to make money off photography.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I've been more stricter to not just show up to everything, because then everyone thinks that I'll just show up and take photos.
Yeah,
so
I understand.
More recently, people have hired me for shows at the Middle East, which is awesome. Because
and how does that work in terms of a rate? It's just like, here, I'll give you X amount of pictures for this, or?
Yeah, I mean, usually for events and stuff, it's like how many pictures do you want, how long am I shooting, and like how much post production work do you want? Because editing is a big part of, like, especially with the Middle East, the light being what it is. Like,
it's probably better upstairs than downstairs, right?
No, downstairs is better, honestly. There's like 3 lights upstairs, I swear, and like all of them are red.
You hate it.
Like, I'm just getting tired of it, but that's all right, because I think
you've been there a ton.
We're getting on to bigger things as well. I think
Absolutely.
The artists I work with are getting on to bigger things. I'm trying to get on to bigger things. Yeah, and yeah, I'm just like, it's crazy because that's the venue I would catch these underground rappers at in high school with the photo pass, and now all my friends are performing on it, which is awesome. Like,
exactly.
Really cool to see, like, because I would watch from the crowd before.
Well, there's a weird bind for artists out here. It's kind of like a similar thing I was in. It's just like, you can do the Middle East so many times, but then like the next jump up to Paradise is like, that's a big fucking jump, man.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Because local artists play the Middle East all the time.
Absolutely.
But they don't really play the Paradise is where you see the bigger acts now.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's still some big acts that come to the Middle East.
Oh, huge, 100%.
Yeah.
I just mean like, it's that jump, especially in Boston. That's a tough fucking jump. I think
too, because like Middle East upstairs, you can make that room look full with like 30, 40 people.
Yeah, but can you solve the downstairs?
No.
Not like Big Mochi.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the downstairs does not look full with 30 people in it.
No, you need minimum down there to make it look poppin'. No, you need 150.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the Paradise, you gotta have a solid crowd, and that's the thing too. That's like been like, and that's why I don't want to steal like from like, I don't know. People will guest list like everyone, and like it doesn't really do much if like your whole crowd is on stage.
Your whole crowd's all your friends. Yeah, totally.
But like, that's just really getting the word out more and trying to get like more of a fan base in Boston.
Absolutely. It's just like the marketing and promotion is like so important.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder, like, I just wonder sometimes, mind you, you've been around it so much, like, I just feel like after I threw my show, like, I'm like, damn, like, if you throw a show and like you sell it big, that kind of shows more as an artist out here than anything. Like, if you can like really bring a crowd, like, that's like a big deal. I just wonder how people get over, like, okay, I can do this like 300, 400 person show. How do I make that next jump? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like the Cousin Stiz model. It's like, how did that happen? Yeah. And I think a lot of kids can learn from that, which I don't know. I mean, you've been around it, so.
Yeah, I don't know really how he made that happen. I think just like working with outside artists, like working with artists in different places, so then you have the crowd of that person's audience now too. And like, I think one thing also is like, when we're consistently throwing shows for the same people, you're like, oh, I can't catch it this time, I'll see them next month.
Make it a bigger deal.
When you make them want, like, you know, you don't perform for, like, you're working on new stuff, you don't perform for a while, like, they're going to try harder to come to your next show.
Absolutely, you're right.
Than being like, oh, well, they perform there once a month.
Well, I just wonder, like, how artists make the jump, though, in Boston.
Yeah, I don't know, like...
I mean, your perspective is so important because you've literally seen like, all these people grow.
Yeah, I mean, what's
like
crazy is...
So, also as a photographer, like... You, most times, you see the whole aspect of the entire production because you can move around.
I'm sitting there watching, too.
Exactly. Like,
everything in.
I know. Like, you've seen fucking everything.
I honestly, like, I don't know. Stiz is amazing. That's how he does it. But, like, it is crazy because, like, 3 years ago, he was the same thing. He was performing basement house shows. Like, he was performing basement house shows, Middle East, Paradise, House of Blues, like just like that.
I
like
know.
Literally, I saw him go like that, and I think it's just.
Did you ever photog any of his shows?
I've photogged.
Is that correct lingo?
I like it. Yeah.
Photog.
Past tense, photogged. Like 2 of his shows that I got like alright photos from. I got a photo pass to his last show in Lowell, but like there was a problem with like the photo pit and all that. So the one time I got a photography pass to him,
That was the
long story. That
yeah.
didn't end up happening.
That was
I didn't end up
the
getting
Juice WRLD show.
any shots of him, sadly. So that was like, that's really gotta happen.
You must have been pissed.
So, yeah, that was the one time I was like, I'm finally gonna get. But so the other time when he played House of Blues, Thanksgiving, whatever, that was like, last year. Huge, his first like sold out House of Blues show. And I brought in a compact camera, little lenses attached, $5 that I found at a thrift store. I'll show you the photo. And I brought it in discreetly because sometimes they're weird about it. They tried to stop me, but they were like, "Oh, she's good with bringing just this in." Keep in mind, I'm also 5'2", so when I shoot from the crowd, it's like,
whoa,
it's really hard. Like,
whoa.
So that's why, like, so this photo I got from that show.
Oh yeah, you showed me this. This is classic.
One of my favorite, and like I didn't even go there with thoughts.
I like how you can see the corner of thoughts a smile. This is amazing.
I saw him in line. I wasn't there with him, but I turn at the perfect
Everyone go look at this
moment.
picture. It's from November 30th, 2017.
At the perfect moment, I look over and he's being just lifted up and Stiz is looking right at him. And I just like shoot my arm up as high as
That's
I
huge.
can grab it. But like all these ones are with like just edited, but with a $5 camera and some film. So like that looks as though I had a photo pass. And the next one after that.
100%. Oh, this is Vermont?
That is Vermont right there. That's right near my
Oh,
school.
so you do some landscape shit?
I like honestly like I love doing everything with my camera. Like I'm never
It's her
scared.
passion, man.
I'm always excited because like I've never like doubted photography. Like I'm just always happy to be taking photos. Like I love I like doing landscape, I like doing portraits, I like doing concerts. Like anything I have my camera there for, like I'll do. Like,
So how do you like? I just feel like if you keep taking pictures of like a ton of the same stuff, like how do you like excite yourself? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's where like I switch up to Polaroids here, like an old Polaroid. Like I just keep experimenting with stuff.
Do a lot of photographers feel that way?
I don't know. I think a lot of people maybe find like their little niche in it and like just kind of like become advanced in that particular like portraits. Like portraits are something you can like start out very basically and learn a lot more about modeling, lighting. You know, there's so many aspects where like you can make a portrait way better once you learn more things about it. So I guess that kind of, but I don't know.
That was I think hilarious. I saw that Boston Music Awards that they had the best photographer there. Excuse me. That there was just like I didn't even know it was an award. Was photographer of the year?
I had no idea.
There was this eruption over those awards. People lost it.
Yeah.
About who was getting nominated. I was like, what?
The thing is about that type of thing, I see that and I'm not like, I wish that was like, why didn't I get it?
Yeah.
I'm more like, wow, that's cool that they have that. Maybe next year I'll try. Like
Exactly,
I don't
yeah.
go at it with like I don't think I deserve like, you know, I don't think I deserve like that. Like I think if I worked for it, then if I do
you
about
earn
it,
yeah.
If I earn it, I earn it, and I'd be happy about that. If like they don't put me on,
but how do they assert like competition in that sense? It's like who takes the best picture?
Yeah, I don't even know really. I think it's just who they notice is on the map. And the thing with all those things is like that's opinion. Like that's why I never get mad if I'm included or not included in someone's like list. It's like if you're gonna get mad about that, just like keep working instead of getting mad about it. Cause like it's someone's opinion. Like that really doesn't matter.
It's all subjective.
Yeah, exactly. If you're mad about it, try and do better. But like.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
being mad about.
Yeah, but it's like how. So I can understand like for artists how there's awards and like publications how there's awards, but like in terms of photographer, it's like you can do a million shows, right?
Yeah.
But it's like it's photography, so it's just like how do I can't really. We got the same camera.
Right.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
I know I already brought this up. I just think the competition in photography is like
It's
just
crazy because I really like just like working with photographers and like I love talking about photography. Like
we know, yeah. We've been at it for like 45 minutes now.
Yeah, I don't know where the competition comes from except for like wanting the spots of like shooting certain shows and stuff.
So when are you gonna switch over to, or not switch over, but start enhancing video? So
So
Marika, also the shots were great for the big GDP you did.
yeah,
Those were dope.
I'm glad about that.
The stabilizer was sick.
Yeah, I need to get one of those for myself. The thing that's like, I think I'm the worst at is organization, which is really bad as a photographer. But like,
Oh, I'm terrible.
but like for example, my computer is so full of photos that like I love doing video work. I really liked like working in Premiere, and I know some stuff. But I was working all on like those big empty like school computers, so I could do like whatever I wanted. And
Oh,
then
now
I'd
your
go
laptop
to
blows
do
up.
it on my own laptop.
Well, you gotta do it on external.
Yeah, I have like 3 external drives, but the thing is, my computer's too full to download Premiere, so I gotta move stuff off.
Oh yeah, you gotta make some space on that thing. That shit is so frustrating.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you're running low on space, and I'm like, oh, what else is new? Like,
Well, what you should do is go into Finder, go to search, and search up chat transcript,
is that how you delete the messages?
and then look.
You
See
can
all these?
Delete that whole folder.
I just go like this, Command A,
Chat
drag them all.
Transcript. All right, I'm writing that down
Because I mean, like you send people videos,
I
photos.
send people like the full res photos all the time.
Yeah, and
That's
those
what takes
can be like
up
25
so
megabytes,
much.
right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I want to get more into like, so for the past like since I started even on the T3i, like I was always like, I would flip on video for like moments I saw.
Mhm.
Like I had like, I just knew at some point I probably want them.
Absolutely.
And like,
Especially you've been out for so long, you just been.
right, so it's like Seuss performing 1, 2, 3, Vintage and Lino performing still here.
Still, I love that.
Still.
Yeah.
Such a good song. Like Pistola performing Swang, Patrick Michael performing Perfect, or like my favorite songs by all these artists I love, like in all these different venues. Like I would just grab that, and so I'm kind of like, I would like to compile that into something and use it for something in some way. So I'm like looking at a Boston project with video stuff with a few other creatives in Boston who would be like on my team for it. So that would be my next step in video stuff. But I'm also like with Imani and Eli have been...
You've been doing music videos and stuff,
They've
right?
been teaching me how to do music videos, so that's been really cool because like beginning of the summer they kind of just said that they like fucked with my photo stuff and would like me to like would like to teach me some things about videography, which is really awesome.
Well, Big Boat, you can teach you a bunch too, man.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you got to teach me the like color editing and stuff.
Yeah, I think.
I
Well,
wanna
you.
get into that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. I think like. I just wonder how like. So you've never thought of like videoing a whole show and like doing a show edit?
I have, but it's honestly the same thing where it's like I could edit in iMovie, but like I'd rather.
No,
edit
fuck
in
iMovie.
Premiere.
No, you
Yeah,
don't
that's
want
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
that. Well, you can do Final Cut too. 100%.
Yeah, I just need I don't know if I've ever done a show recap. I feel like I have, but I can't think of one. I mean, for my
I
friend
know
at
Imani was
school-
doing a couple of those, right?
My friend DJs at school, and sometimes I did little things for him.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that would be like a good way to start. But it's that same thing. I need a way to edit it.
Yeah, I
and
feel
I
you.
don't have that at all right now. So
It's just, to be honest, if you can finesse Lightroom, you could probably pick it up pretty quick.
yeah. I mean, Premiere, I know how to do all the basic cuts and stuff because I had that documentary. But yeah, it's just organization and space.
Yeah, I gotta go nowadays. Like, I've gotten to a point, and this wasn't even purposeful, but not even a ride my own wave here. I've gotten so good at editing that like every little edit now has to be insane that I do. So it just like takes like you'll see. I'll show you the intro after we're done for what I cut up for this. It's 40 seconds, and it took me, no joke, 22 hours.
Wow.
It's just, I know editing is such a monotonous process, but it
Well,
looks
yeah.
like that kind of. How'd my guy do? He did okay.
Oh, dope. Yeah. How do I go into?
Christmas in Boston, man.
Yeah, it's just like, but stuff like that, like you said, you've been at it. It's a tedious thing.
Absolutely.
It takes a long time, and once that's like me too. Like, even though I'm good at something, I'll look at like, it only takes me longer because then I get to like being a perfectionist.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'll look at something, like I'll work all night on like edits for a photo, close it next morning, be like, oh no,
You're not fucking with this.
everything, like, and be like, oh, that's way better.
What was it? So was that Thought showed me some of those shits he took
The
in the studio. So is that? Do you like stuff like that? That's more artistic, has like more direction.
Yeah, there's way more direction. Like, I'm getting into, like, I would love to be better at directing models, but at the same time,
Shit is hilarious.
That's clean though, right?
It's dope. What was it? A white backdrop initially?
It was a white backdrop. You saw my edit.
Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah.
like
Let me see again though. It
all
had like
these
two
colors.
color, yeah.
Or yeah, it's just like.
And I saw that like Pantone challenge you did too.
Oh yeah, the Pantone challenge got a lot. Like, that's what I made it into.
Yeah, and that's
just,
fresh.
Like, playing with colors, like. Yeah, thank you.
So what? You shoot that in RAW, right?
Yeah, so I shot in RAW, which makes it way easier
Than
to
editing,
edit
yeah.
the colors. So I just played.
So for instance, for anyone who doesn't know, RAW is like, it's a mode of picture, and it's pretty much like you're taking picture, and everything that's coming up is just grays and like pretty desaturated and like colorless. So when you go into the program, you can finesse the color.
Makes it way easier.
Way easier. Way easier
to bring like all these colors out and stuff like that.
Everything you guys see that has like really pop in color and like music videos. Like I'm trying to think of one recently that I just saw. That had like beautiful color. Oh, like Amine's doing beautiful music videos, man.
I love Amine.
His music videos are insane. Like dope director and really really good artist. He's shooting everything in RAW, and you can see because the colors pop so much.
One of my favorites, do you know Glassface, the video director?
He's dope. He did like all Lil Yachty shit.
Oh, good. Yeah, he does Toby Lou's videos.
Yeah. So who do you like?
Like that's like my favorite videographer right now, cause like.
Do you like JMP shit? I didn't even know he's from Boston.
JMP is dope. He is. Shout out JMP. He's like.
JMP videos are sick.
Yeah, he's insane. Yeah, I didn't really know. I didn't know him when he was in the Boston scene, or I knew of him, but I never met him.
He's probably like 5 years older than us. Probably like 4 or 5 years older than us.
Yeah, he's killing it. Like, I mean, I see him all
Shot
over.
that Tentacion video.
Yeah.
And that was a sick fucking video.
Yeah, like that video brought me chills when I watched it, and that's like just at the beginning, like I was.
Well, I mean, also the concept though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
He had passed away,
Right,
and then he was like
exactly.
looking at himself in the grave. That's like pretty
that
crazy.
was crazy. But yeah, his production and directing and all that, like he's very talented. I definitely look up to JMP. Xandros is so good. Like
Dope.
I love his editing. He's sick. Yeah, on bigger scale, Glassface is super dope. I mean, Imani, shout out Imani.
Monty got his own little style.
Dope. Yeah, he's
His
got
effects.
his style.
So did you see that in that phone shot? Did you see how we put that around that for the drizzly? Excuse me for the nothing.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
when you turn, and it's like, whoo. Yeah, like I want to learn, like I don't know, I want to learn all that because like in shooting photos, like one, I think there's no reason like if I'm so into like imagery and all that and have the camera ability to shoot video, it's like when I look at images, there's sometimes like I want more, and that's what you can do with video. It's like why wouldn't I learn more about video?
One thing about video though is it's so oversaturated. You know, you see so many videos a day, you don't even realize it.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And I also like I really want to go on tour with at least like one or two
Let's
artists.
go.
If you need a
Someone sign her.
Photographer.
You could definitely do that.
Yeah, like that's kind
You
of
just need a reel.
honestly, that was exactly. That was the goal in like high school. Like when I was shooting all these artists, I was like, that's my dream job, like all of that. I realized that's not super financially stable, but
Who cares? We're young, man.
that's exactly. I'd like to go on like at least a few. Like that's not my end goal at all. But like I want that to be part of my journey. That's why I'm like trying to learn more videography so I can do show recaps.
Are you comfortable with telling me your end goal?
I don't have an end. I don't want an end goal.
Whoa.
I know, like I don't want to. I can't see that far.
Yeah,
But
I get asked that
know
shit a lot. Honestly, someone there was like, yeah, so like, what's the deal here, man?
what's going on.
Dude, you like do parties and like make videos and like you're doing a podcast. Like, what's the end goal? I think the question is like ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
but you have like a 1 year goal, right?
yeah, and like that would in 2019 I would really at least like to like set up to be going on tour or go on a tour even if it's a small Boston artist. Like I would go on that. I would like to go on something bigger eventually, or if that Boston artist got bigger, that would be really awesome.
That's a weird thing for photographers, though. Like, it's like it's kind of like producers too. It's just like sometimes your success is predicated on someone else's success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that weird?
I mean, it is kind of crazy because it's like I can take an amazing photo of Pusha T or like what I think is really good, but then if he posts it, that's a different level of like it's amazing to other people.
But again, tag her.
Yeah, if he posts
That probably
it,
pisses you off
tags me.
so much
if
if people don't
doesn't
tag you.
me, yeah, Princess Nokia posted one of my photos last year.
And she didn't tag you?
Tag me. It was still cool, but she didn't tag me.
When was this? I want to see it.
It was like maybe a year ago. It's from the music festival I shot.
Where was that?
So one thing that was really cool.
This is a girl. She's like a Spanish rapper.
Yeah, she's from Brooklyn, I think. I know she's from New York.
Is it 2017?
Yeah, it was this photo, but she edited like a Polaroid frame around it. I don't know when it would be on here.
Photo's sick.
Thank you. It might be a while back, but
July 6, 2017. Let me see.
it would be like a month after this probably. So
Did you hit it in the comments like tag me?
yeah, I think a few people did, but JIDK did the same thing. He goes by IDK now, no tag.
Yeah, piss.
Some big people have posted my.
So do they have rights to that? Like, how does that work?
I don't know about this whole Instagram. Like, I don't know if they really have rights to that. But the thing is, right now, I'm working on my website because I'm not trying to be like an Instagram photographer. Like, I have so much stuff that I don't post on Instagram.
Let's go.
So I'm working on that right now.
So that's like your reel.
Shout out my sister. She's gonna help me when she's home next month or in a few weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. Make sure you get this off. Like, we do this for everyone. What's on the way, man? What's coming up?
Well, yeah. So tour photography would be dope. My website hopefully will be finished by like January or so. Where I'll put like I have some video stuff on YouTube, and I just have so much stuff that I don't post on Instagram. That's my own work.
Also, we're not going to talk about it, but Marika has, and I'm just telling everybody, she has a project that I hope comes to inception that is going to be totally monumental.
I have a project in the works with Ryan Jokum and Tamra.
I met Ryan in this room right here. Great dude.
Oh,
Right
really?
next to, yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's awesome. And those are 2 super dope creatives that are in Boston right now. And we have like the dream team.
I'm just saying the project's
Just
going to
wait
be
for it.
totally monumental, man.
When you know, you know.
Yeah, so I had this dope question. I forgot what it was. Shoot, my name.
Oh yeah, the thing, just real quick, if you can think of it. But I like
Oh, what's
kinda
in the
got
way?
screwed over
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. This sounds juicy.
On studying abroad for a whole semester, so I ended up having to do like a 6-week program 2 summers ago, and I went to Copenhagen, Denmark.
Dope.
And for my second class, I got to work on a music festival called Roskilde in Denmark.
Whoa.
And I got to be on the social media team and like run the Instagram with the group of the social media team, which was like honestly awesome.
Sick.
And so that's how like just bringing my T3i with me, like I got shots of Gucci Mane, Princess Nokia. Like,
Oh, it was a big ass festival.
Playboy Cardi. It's huge. It's one of the biggest ones in like, I don't know, in Europe. But I forget whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I got to Gucci, like there was like it's like a whole like, you know, there's such a range of musicians because there's Danish music, there's people from all over Europe, then there's like huge American acts.
Damn, you've seen some crazy shit.
Seen some shit.
Yeah, can you talk about some of the craziest shit you've seen? So mind you, I was just having this conversation with Marika, and I'm not gonna delve too deep into it, but like this is that thoughts? I don't know. It might be. They're crazy shit. Like, and it's just starting for myself, mind you. But crazy shit happens with this fucking music, people, man. I'm telling you. Just nutso shit.
I'm trying to think.
Like, shit I would never expect. Like, it is so... There's just weird shit going on. I don't know why. I do know why. It's just, like, really competitive. Everything's so fucking competitive, but...
I'm trying to think because I know I've come home sometimes being like, what?
Like, yeah, I mean...
But I can't even think of
I mean, there must be
situation.
shows where, like, yo, I seen there was some weird shit going on.
Honestly, I can't pin it on something right now. They're
You should probably see some very intense moments. Like that's the nature of shows. Is like everything has to be on a fucking ball and like go. Okay, is he there? Great, boom.
I mean, some artists just throw fits. Like
There's a lot of that. A lot of ego, man. Don't you think?
there's a lot of ego.
A lot.
Which is crazy. That's true.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately, though. It's like, how important is ego? I know this is like totally a profound question, but I mean, you've seen really successful artists, so.
How important is having an ego? What,
Mhm.
like, to your success or, like, just...
Yeah, I just think, I mean, it's probably a question I'll ask a couple of these artists coming up the next week, but, like, how essential is ego for success in terms of music?
I don't know, because I feel like there's some people who are just...
Can I tell you my...
Yes.
I think it's, like, totally essential,
Okay.
honestly. I totally have an ego, 100%, man. I think about my wins. It's the truth. I think about my wins all the time, but do not be unpleasant to be around.
Yeah. Don't make
Be
it
easy
obvious.
That's what I'm saying. Be easy to work with.
Don't let your ego get in the way. Yeah.
But you've been around huge artists. Like, is it just common with them? Like, yeah, I'm the star type thing.
I think so, and, like, a lot of the times, I'm like, I wish I had a bigger ego, actually. Like,
You're pretty
like,
egoless, honestly.
Yeah. One of the, like, I'll regret, and that's, I think every time I mess up, I only am like, okay, now I need to stop fucking around. Like a few, I think it was in, like, it was my last spring break, like, last March or something. I came home for a Marky Basie Ty Dolla $ign show, and like, everyone was just crowding him in the green room, Ty Dolla $ign.
Where is this, Middle East?
No, I was at the Paradise, actually, which, like, Ty Dolla $ign's huge, so, like, but I think he
Probably
just
pulled a
doesn't
great crowd.
Yeah, it was sold out, but, like, think he doesn't, I don't know, maybe not a lot of people know his main work, they know his features and
yeah.
stuff. So.
Also, Paradise, I love the venue. Sick.
Yeah.
So sick.
And I think just, like, when people have an ego or just, like, a lot of hype around them, like, that makes me more withdrawn. Like, everyone was hyping him, and I was like, I don't want to go up there, like, ask for a photo and have him be like, no.
Yeah.
But then after, I'm like, okay, that's the worst thing that could happen. Why didn't I do it?
Absolutely.
Like, if he says no, he probably never sees me again. Like, what's the loss? Like, so I try and learn from those things. I'm like, don't be that person who's just watching, because, like, if you have that opportunity, like, just ask. Like, that's what with all those underground people, like, I wait till after the show, introduce myself, be like, yo, can I take a picture of you guys? Then, like, they'd end up wanting it, you know?
I just gotta tell these kids to shut up real quick. And I just got your camera. Don't tell me we're shooting this on.
Huh?
Don't tell me we're shooting this on.
Who?
The kids.
What?
Do you see what we're shooting on?
Oh.
It works
The
though.
kids.
It works. Well, yeah, it's just like I wonder how. Yeah, that's an interesting bind for you too. It's like, yo, you're a photographer, but like, and you want to enjoy yourself, but at the same time, you're working.
Mhm. Yeah, and I'm also like, I'm not gonna say
It's like a certain amount of professionalism you have to bring.
There's some artists that, you know, they don't. This isn't a problem, but some it's like, as a 22-year-old girl who is 5'2", like, then there's.
Don't sell yourself short, man.
But then there's like a tall, big photographer, and like they're more think that
Assertive.
You know, or not even that. It's like artists more come to them for the shots than me. Just because there aren't a lot of female photographers in the concert.
Really? It's mostly dudes?
Yeah, 100%.
Actually?
I don't know. For concert photography, I know a few in Boston.
Well, you kind of have to be on your aggressive shit.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It's like, because guys will you know, think their way. I mean, I'm not all guys. But, like, you know, some will be like, oh, I have way more authority in this situation, when really, like, you have the exact same amount.
And you got the same camera. It's like we're taking the same picture.
Exactly. Yeah. Or, like, mine, like, I'll take a shot, and they'll, like, you know, be in front of me. I don't know, stuff like that where it's like, or like I see them acknowledging only male photographers, like, and not me as part of the scene.
That's
happens.
I would think there would be more female photographers, honestly.
I mean, there's definitely a ton of female photographers, but in the music scene, there's even less. Like,
I didn't even think that. Wow.
Yeah, like if you think about like, I'm trying to think right now. Like I know this girl Dana Brooks is a dope. I think that's her thing.
Shout out Dana.
She's a Boston photographer. She does some shows and she's dope. Like, I'm trying to think though. Like, doing shows.
You're the one of one. Don't get any ideas. She got it
like,
locked down.
The Middle East shows, I'm the only.
Oh yeah.
Female
No, you're the go-to. 100%.
I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Do you ever get inspired by film?
By watching films?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Just like directors and colors and all of that. I think that's what makes me, like, when I'm watching films, that's what makes me want to do videography more.
So you've really never seen, like, some crazy shit?
Dude, I have. I feel like I need to get back to you on that, but, like...
There's, like...
all, like...
You're also, like, I don't know if, like, you drink or whatever when you're working, but, like, you also see tons of drunk people.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Dude, how many times have homeless people trying to fight people outside the Middle East?
You've seen that a lot?
Rob.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you weren't even shaken when that dude came up. Was that Fresh Pond?
I mean, a little bit.
That one was tough.
I just walk away, but, like, I'm trying to see where this video is.
Oh, that's an issue?
Like,
That's hilarious.
outside these shows, people would just...
Central Square is also known to have a pretty decent homeless population.
Just, like, throwing hands for no reason.
I didn't talk about it enough, but the dude who came up to Marika and I meant business.
Meant business.
And shout out to Dylan. My guy Dylan was there too. And he was like,
This is outside the Middle East.
are they both homeless?
No, I don't even know.
What?
I think this dude was. They were trying to get, like, someone in our group to fight them, but
Who was laughing? Was that Thoughts?
No, that's Mike Hector.
Let me see that again. Holy shit. Okay, the homeless dude had the neon on.
Just yeah. He was trying to get all of us, like, someone in our group.
Was
to
he just
fight
drunk?
him. I think so. He was trying to get someone in our group to fight him, and then some other dude, while he's egging everyone in our group on, just pulls up, gets out of his car, and knocks him out. Runs down the street, gets back in his car.
Jeez. Fights are crazy.
Other stuff.
Middle East.
I don't know. I'll get back to you. I can't think of anything right now. Somehow.
Also, I always have to do this, and I don't feel obligated. I'm just very grateful to John Scott for consistently having me.
Shout out John.
Huge shout out John for consistently having me here at Phoenix Down Recording at 228 Lowell Street in Somerville. And I say this, but I mean it.
This place is awesome, for real. Like, he does so much for all these artists. And
He does.
It's a really, really nice studio.
He does so much that he does not have to do because he's a
very smart.
beast-ass engineer, like sick. And he is helping out everybody. No bullshit. No Cappington. Did Thoughts? What'd he say? It's probably
Oh, let's see. Oh my god.
Like, just leaving now?
Yeah, basically. Okay, I mean, we can wrap it up without him. He said, on my way at 10:54.
It's 12:16.
Okay, me too. He said, should be there in a bit, 1 hour later. 52. And now at 12:14, he said, just finished eating my breakfast. I'm on my way.
It's the ADHD king. It's my guy. It's my fucking dog. Is there anything I missed?
I don't think so. I think we were pretty thorough. I'm trying to think of...
Did I have a good cover of, like, Boston photography? I want to make sure people know about it.
Yeah, you definitely do.
So you just frequent, for the most part, those three venues? Those three venues. And you probably go to Brighton sometimes, too, right?
Brighton Music Hall? Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes. I feel like I probably shot a show at all those venues. I like shooting shows at House of Blues the most. just because lighting is honestly
And it's
awesome.
also a sick venue.
And I like when places have photo pits because I'm 5'2", and it's really hard to shoot.
You keep going back to the 5'2". That's a strength, man.
It's a struggle.
Whoa!
I literally bought. I couldn't buy.
You gotta start bodying people in a
I couldn't
pit.
buy the 5D because the Canon 5D, like, because I hold my camera like this so much and
It's heavy. 5D's
You
heavy.
can't point the screen down.
Oh my god.
screen-
What are you gonna get the 5D Mark IV?
Yeah, but
Sick.
I didn't because the screen is flat and I cannot.
And you couldn't see.
I do this so much.
You get one of those little booster screens
Yeah.
though, couldn't you?
But I got the Sony and the Sony flips down.
Sony's sick.
So
What we shot was dope.
yeah.
Should have done more in color. I should have.
Yeah. I definitely want you to
Did-
teach me some stuff.
Did you like the way I cut it?
Yeah, it was really funny.
It was very addy.
Yeah, I liked like the
I have another. Oh, I got another one. So I'll tell you about that one.
Okay, word.
Big one.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm working on music videos. I'm trying to get more into that. I'd love to.
Also, Ill Addicts, man. We had one in a bag.
Yeah,
What's good with you
where's
guys?
Alex at? I'll shoot you a music video.
You guys. She gonna kill it. We were trying to do this thing, man.
Yeah.
I had to call him up. I was like, "Yo, bro, let's do this. Let's go." They also, No
Shout out
Cappington,
them.
make great music.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, did you see the Spotify rundown?
Yeah, I'm kind of mad about mine. It was
Who was yours?
Mine was Drake.
That's the best. That's the goat.
But I switched to. I actually hosted my own radio show at school.
I didn't even know that. Really?
Yeah, most people don't know.
Whoa, that's a find.
Yeah, it was called The Wave. I hosted all 4 years.
Let's
of
go.
college, The Wave.
Were you on air personality or just like mostly?
Yeah, DJ Maurice.
Maurice!
You're listening to WW.
Let's go.
It was an FM station in Vermont, in Burlington, and
Oh, so it got pretty good reach.
yeah, but it was like, what is it? Like whatever. You couldn't swear on it.
FDA.
F
No, that's Food and Drug
FCC.
FCC.
You couldn't swear and the songs couldn't have swears.
All clean.
So like I'm trying to run a hip hop show at my Catholic college.
Oh, is it St. Mike's Catholic? Oh yeah, St. Mike's.
It's very low key Catholic.
PC was
I'm not
Catholic too.
Really Catholic even, but
I'm not either.
yeah. So it was very discreet. It was low key, but I had to have like radio clean versions of stuff.
What is Bel? Sorry, excuse me. What is Belmarich? Is that? Did I say it right?
Yeah, Bellamarich. It's
Let me guess. German.
no.
Uh,
Wrong.
Norwegian.
No.
Closer.
It's
Bellamarich.
It's not like my it's Croatian.
You never was gonna guess that.
And because it's like Bella Mare is Italian for beautiful ocean or sea, and then Ich was like a town thing, like the whole town ended in like Ich type thing. Added that to the last name. That was in Croatia, which is like above.
So, wait, that's where your grandparents are from?
That's where some part of my dad's great grandparents are from. I am half Armenian. That's what I like mostly am.
But Armenia ends in IAN, right?
Yeah, so my mom's maiden name. That's
Let
not
me
my
guess.
mom's.
Tarasian.
No.
Hitlian.
You know someone named Taras. My mom's maiden name was Shemligian.
Shamlian.
So
Watertown's got mad. Is she
Yeah,
from Watertown?
No, she grew up in Watertown.
Yeah,
She-
Watertown's
someplace
Armenian
in
population's
Watertown, and
huge.
Her great grandparents were from Armenia. So yeah, I'm mostly Armenian. I'm a little bit Irish and like Croatian. Like my dad is a ginger with blue eyes, which is crazy because I don't think anything like that.
Wow.
But yeah, what was I saying before that?
And also, you grew up in
Newton.
Newton.
From Newton.
Newton. And crazy enough, I was talking about this with someone. Newton is a hotbed for successful creative people, actors, comedians.
Yeah, that's true. The Office, John Krasinski and BJ.
Louis
Miller.
C.K.,
Louis
Joe
CK.
Rogan,
Yeah.
Priyanka Chopra.
Oh, she's from Newton?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
I'll only give you the rundown. It's crazy.
Yeah, Newton, hopefully I'm next up.
Let's go. you went to Newton North or South?
I went to North.
North. Oh yeah, you know my guy Bombs. Shout out Bombs. Timmy Bullen.
Oh, yeah.
That's my dog. That's my roommate. That's my dog.
Yeah, we went to elementary school together.
And you know Seabass?
Yeah. I know.
Seabass is my guy. Let me just find Newton. There. Who else was born there? Oh yeah, so Krasinski, BJ Novak. Oh, where's Mindy Kaling from? Brookline?
She's from is she from Brookline? She might, and Conan O'Brien, I think.
Conan, yeah.
Brookline.
Conan's from Brookline.
BJ Novak's mom was a teacher at my school. She
Wow.
was like the sub at my middle school.
Very little known fact. Chris Evans is from Sudbury.
I don't know who that is.
Captain America.
Okay, yeah.
And I sent him Adderall Boy.
He's from Sudbury.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Adderall Boy.
I sent him my film, and I modeled my poster exactly like the Captain America poster. No response. We'll get you, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, radio, television. Maria Lopez, Jade McCarthy. There's so many, man. Louis C.K.
The dude who hosts Maddie in the Morning. Maddie in the Mornings from New It.
Maddie.
Who posts 107.
Yeah, is it Maddie?
Yeah, Maddie.
Maddie, okay. And a woman on House. Jonathan Katz. Krasinski. Matt LeBlanc. Oh, Matt LeBlanc.
Oh,
Joey
yeah.
from Friends?
He went to North. I think he went to North.
That's Joey from Friends, right?
Yeah.
He had a spin-off.
Yes.
Eli Roth. That's my dog.
I don't know.
The director.
Of?
Mad shit.
Oh, Eli Roth.
You know this guy. He was in Inglourious Bastards. He was the bear Jew.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. Plug everything.
Plug everything.
Give me IG, Twitter.
Okay.
Marika's also dumb active on Twitter. It's hilarious. She's got it popping though.
Yeah, I do got it popping, but if you want your Twitter feed to be full, that's the only route.
You tweet frequently?
I mean, I tweet a few times a day.
Oh, okay. That's average, right?
My Twitter, Instagram, everything. Mariks 418. MARIKS 418. Shout out also my sister's clothing company at
I didn't know
Extra
that.
Vitamins. They're popping out of Denver right now.
Extra vitamins?
I'm usually rocking it, but I don't have any on right now.
Can I get a piece? I mean, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
What is
Extra
it?
Vitamins. I think it's if you just search Extra Vitamins, it comes up first. I forget what the URL is right now. But yeah, they're popping out of Denver right now. They're doing some really dope stuff. And they're yeah,
wow, this is sick. I've never seen shit like
my
this.
sister's about to help me design my website.
She did all this?
Nah, they had a friend help edit it.
This shit's dope.
Right?
I've never seen anything like this.
Vitamins.com.
All right, let me click. Wait,
Shop
cool.
has their products. But yeah,
Your sister's mad creative too?
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope.
Yeah, she's awesome. So I just
I'll
brought some pieces
I'll
home.
buy some and I'll plug some.
I just brought some stuff home to do some shoots with Boston artists.
Did she go to school in Denver?
She went to Colorado College. So this
OCC.
is her and her boyfriend's company.
Sick.
Yeah. So shout out Extra Vitamins.
Very Colorado.
Do I get to do my top 5 artists?
Oh yeah, go give me your top 5. Oh, you know I do this. I've been trying not to be as political, but please.
Political.
I've been trying. People, you should see my DMs. I'll show you after this.
Is what's steak and fries about to come from
Steak and
my
fries is my
life?
dog,
They're
bro.
about to come from my life if I tell who I top.
You know
5
Steak and Fries?
No, I have no idea who it is. They're just
Wasn't there
aggressively
wasn't there an uproar at some show? He was around some show. No one knew. Someone said he was at a show.
I think that they were kind of just messing around, yo, if Steak and Fries is.
There was a foot chase at a show. They were looking for him. That is hilarious.
I have no idea. Don't come from me though.
All right, give me a top 5.
My top 5 in the city. Patrick Michael. Look up Patrick Michael.
I think you showed me something by him.
Patrick Michael. So me and Ryan Jokob are working on Patrick Michael's first music video.
Nice.
So that will be the first music video I have out under my name and Ryan's name.
Also, I sometimes hit up Marika. I say, hey, who do you like?
Yeah.
I do that, right?
Yeah.
So if she's referencing you, it's good shit.
Yeah. Patrick Michael, Pistola.
Okay.
Hey. Donald Grunge. Honestly, I think I made a list for this once because there's just so many people.
You know every artist.
Oh, this isn't Paris. Do you know Paris?
Yeah, I've actually been reaching out.
So good. I think, yeah. Paris is amazing.
Yeah, Paris, no bullshit, bro. I have been bumping your music, bro. I'm gonna get you up here eventually. I just gotta fit you in somewhere. I'm gonna get you up here.
Yeah, get Paris in here. And then,
It's also tough because all your friends are artists. You don't want to get someone pissed.
I mean, no one's gonna be pissed because if I'm their friend, they know I love their music. But
okay, so let's also say outside all the people you take photographs of. Your top 5 outside.
Boston.
No, top people you don't really regularly take photos of.
Okay, well, you had Chi here. She's dope.
That's the dog.
And then I found out about her and Jen Mason. You know Jen Mason?
Yeah, I was trying to get her up here too.
Yeah, she's awesome.
You're like, it's a girls' night. You heard that song?
Yeah, I love that. Their little whatever five or whatever.
The project, yeah.
Dropped. That's really good. I mean, I love Michael Christmas. He's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I have a Boston playlist. Oh, I mean, there's so many good people. Peso Boy, Zeus. Zeus.
That's it. I keep calling him that.
That's what I heard.
It's hilarious.
And then like producers too, like Thoughts. Thoughts is my thing is Patrick Michael, Pistola, Donald Grunge, Paris. My compiled thoughts is my.
Okay, that's her 5.
That's
yeah.
my 5.
Okay, but give me like
And
outside
then,
people you are boys with.
That I'm boys with. Okay, everyone in like there's a group called Gone Broke Collective that has like Paris, Sam.
I think they were in my DMs too. Is that Tommy?
Tommy Chronic.
Yeah.
It has like Chris Topher. He's a producer. He's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then JG like Froze 40.
But yeah, you take pictures of these people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying people you have not taken pictures of.
I take pictures of everyone I hang out with. Like if you.
I know, so I'm saying. So artists outside of
not
people.
Friends with?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually a good, valuable question.
Dude, like I take photos of everyone even if I barely know them. I've recently been introduced to God and them.
Mm-hmm.
I like them a lot. I've only taken a few pictures of them. Only a few Polo Summers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, God and them are dope.
Have you heard of any of these Brockton artists yet?
Well, Patrick Michael's from Brockton.
Oh, word.
And then Luke Bars. Okay, I take photos of everyone. I can't think of anyone I don't take photos of. Luke Bars is awesome. You know Luke Bars?
Yeah. He was in here before. Yeah, I met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He like works with Thoughts a bunch.
Yeah.
Word.
And then other Brockton, yeah, Lord Felix is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Lord Felix?
I think he was in here before too.
Okay, yeah, Lord Felix
I
is
think.
awesome.
Don't quote me on that.
That's like Giles. I believe they're all from Brockton. Who else from Brockton?
Well, there was a girl up here named Mona Valley. She's cool as hell.
Mona Valley, okay.
Mm-hmm. There's a kid named D the Flyest who has a really big song right now.
Who is the one with Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of him.
Have you heard of I gotta put you on a K-Merc, that's my guy.
Yeah, I think I checked out a song after you told me, but
he's dope.
I need to see like there's like that, like him and whoever he's collaborated with, like that's the part of like the scene I don't really know. Like I think a lot of people at the show you through, like I need to become more familiar with.
Young Face, I'm sure you know.
Young Face, I
dope.
love.
It's
Shout
dope.
out Young Face, he's so
Did you see his video? He just dropped
Yeah,
one.
and then shout out Chad Mo. Like
the video was
followed
dope.
that dude after, and I've been talking to him because I was like, your stuff is sick. Like,
Yeah, his transitions were
your
sick. I
stuff,
saw the
like,
whole thing.
He's very smooth. What is that song called? Shout out Young Face the boy.
They show up with the lights on.
He's so good. Yes, I love like
Young Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom.
What I think is crazy too is like sometimes in music scenes like it would just be hip hop, like only hip hop artists would be a group. Like the way that like those things all come together in the scene is really interesting because like Paris isn't really like, I mean he can rap, but like he has a great voice. So does Young Face.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have some songs that are just like singing, and like those are really
Same
good.
with Thoughts.
And yeah, and Thoughts exactly. Like Thoughts is
It's a nice switch up though.
Part of the hip hop scene, but like it's more of a music scene in general. Like it's really seamless. Like
it's growing. Well, that's one thing we didn't talk about. That's important. I'll probably use this as some clickbait clip. What have you seen it grown music since you started here?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, like we were Patrick Michael Pistola, High Key Random.
Well, you were during, I call it the wave, the Stiz wave.
That was my radio show, The Wave.
The wave, man. But you were taking photos during that time, right?
Grunge, yeah. If I could show you that, like, and it's crazy now too because my photos of that stuff are like crap.
They're whack.
Like, it's crazy because it was back then, so it's like.
You've grown with it, kind of.
Yeah, exactly, which has been so cool. Like I said, like they were performing in basements. Now they open up for bigger people, like, which is so awesome. You can really, really see that growth, and just like the fan base is getting bigger. People outside of the city, like Elevator, has been posting some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we have some friends who like in the
Work
city
over
who
there.
work there, but then that causes like other blogs to post it. Like
Absolutely.
I know with Henny Sippa that got posted by Elevator. Then I saw like a Spanish blog or something
Dope.
like reposted it, and like things like that are stuff that people watch. Like people watch Elevator and they're like, oh, if it's big on there, I'm gonna post it here as well. And like I think that definitely helps with growth.
That's one thing people don't get. It's gonna take someone working. Maybe I'm just trying to cover my own ass here, but there's gonna be a certain point where I'm gonna have to start doing a lot of these with outside artists because there's not enough power in the city to grow it. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't really think you can just bubble in the city right now.
Right, you have to, and that's why I'm working on my project. But
Big.
You have to. Exactly, like I said with Stiz, you gotta cast those nets far away too because he has features that got him attention from other people. I mean, like his
his shit blew
on
up.
his first tape.
I was
But then
like,
he
I was
has
at an all-white
Offset or
college.
whatever on
I was
his-
at an all-white college,
Uh-huh.
and people were bumping.
I mean, yeah,
No Bells.
Same Michael's college.
That's what I'm saying. No Bells was blowing up.
But like, even like, just getting noticeable. Like, I'm pretty sure, or no, he doesn't have Larry. I think he has Larry June on his second, but like he has Hefe on his first. But then going to like having Offset on his newest album, like that's crazy to me.
I know.
Like that's really crazy.
The
to
song's
me.
dope too.
And he's sick. Like I really don't know. Like I can't tell you what the key is, or else like I would be bopping. But like
Patience.
I guess yeah, it really is because like I said, like I've been doing photography for like 7-8 years now, at like a serious level or more like shows and stuff like that. And it's just like it's really networking is so crazy important. Like people can get like I met you through like you gave me more opportunities.
Absolutely.
I introduced you to people. Like it's mutual bonds.
Just
with
be
people
a good
who are gonna
person
just
too,
be a
man.
good
Be a nice
okay?
person. Be pleasant to be around. That's why me and Marika get along because we're nice people.
Exactly, we're just some cool people.
Okay, wait. We're deviated. You plug all your stuff. You plugged the Sisters Clothing Company, which was Extra Vitamins.
Yeah, extra.
This is
dash,
sick.
What is it?
The aesthetic is dope.
Yeah, extra dash vitamins.
This is her boyfriend?
No, that's just a model they got.
was
But
gonna-
I don't think they're on the site at all.
Still
I've
means
seen
business.
pictures. Yeah. So I'm about to do some like Boston artists collab or like have them rocking some stuff.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah. That's one thing I could definitely get to someone who has a platform.
Right.
100%.
Plug me myself. Patrick Michael because
No. Plug your Twitter and your IG.
I did Marik's 418.
On both.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm trying to change it, but you know, just do a little asterisk if I change it. But
And then you'll have your photog alias soon.
yeah, I have the yeah. It's under construction right now. Or my website is, which is gonna be, and I'm also about to start doing prints and stuff like that. People have been requesting prints, and yeah,
And pay Marika.
and pay me.
That's tough for you being strict about business.
It is sometimes, honestly, because like
It's tough. You
an
don't wanna be a
artist
dick.
who's smaller will be like, I want you to shoot my show, and I'm like, all right, like I don't want to charge you that much because I know you don't have like a big
Yeah.
budget, and it's like I don't either, you know. So I
Yeah.
think it's hard for people to realize that sometimes, and since I'm shooting all the time, dude, the most annoying thing you can do is just like, just say hi to me at shows if you see me because people will not speak to me at a show
And then hit you up later.
and say, yo, do you have any photos of me? Like, I didn't take any photos of you. I don't know
It's
your
weird.
name.
I know. It's also weird shit. I think people don't understand. It's something I kind of picked up when this shit happens. There's ego with people performing that it's like these people are below you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then
fuck
they see
all
me
that
on stage and they're like, "Oh wait, what?" Or like,
Yeah.
"Why are you on stage?" And I'm like, "I'm taking photos,
There's-
and everyone else on stage knows who I am."
Yeah, there's weird shit like that. Just get the fuck out of here with all that.
Yeah, definitely. Just like just introduce yourself to me. But yeah, I work out prices with people. You know, if I know that the budget isn't big, like I'll set an amount of photos and amount of time I'll be there to try and work stuff out with people. But yeah, it's nice because recently, shout out New Era of New England. They
New Era hats like that. New Era or
no, they're just a New England based, like they just host shows and stuff. They hosted High Key Random's album release.
Oh right.
They hired me for that, which was super
I
awesome.
know. I saw you there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And, like, I was shooting, that's one of the people, like, high key, I was shooting in the basements in Austin, like, 2 years
That's
ago.
my guy, man. He's a
And
great dude.
And now I get paid to shoot a show. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do you know who we started in these? Tell me you know.
No.
Shit. Okay, we start them. You say hi, my name, right?
Did I do that?
Also, my radio voice is
I
getting
don't
amazing.
think I even did that.
No, what do you mean?
I said hi, my name.
No. This is how we plug it.
Okay.
We say hi, my name, your name,
Mhm.
and this is my golden hour.
Oh, right.
And then hi, directly after hi, your name, and that was my golden hour. And put your sauce on it.
Okay.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, I can mess up because you'll edit it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I won't.
I'm mad that that
Well, that's expected thoughts. You fuck boy, bro.
this Rich Thoughts is a fuckboy.
Oh, it's it right here. Watch.
Public
Watch.
service
Watch.
Did someone just open the door?
Maybe it wasn't him. I thought I saw dreads.
Public service announcement says this man's had 3 hours to get to it.
Ridiculous.
All right. Hi, this is Marika, and this is my golden hour.
And then right after,
Hi. Oh, I forget.
it's hi. You say hi. This was, and then
And
this is, and that was.
This is Marika.
Hi.
What?
Hi. I'm Marika, and this is my golden hour. That's a start.
Yes. So
Then
I
hi.
got that one, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and then hi, I'm Marika, and that was
Or
my
you
golden
want me
hour.
to do them both back to back?
It's back to back.
Again?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Okay, you're going to edit them.
No, I edit the start. The end I don't finish. This is just running.
Hi. Alright, I got it. Hi, this is Marika, and this is my golden hour. Hi, this is Marika, and that was my golden hour.